science and religion have not always seen face to face. Good and evil have always been in constant flux. And the choices we make are always defining our personalities, hearts, emotions, souls, and most importantly, whether you believe it or not. It defines whether we will rise to the heavens or fall to hell. Now, this Genesis happened exactly 8,000 years ago. After 7 million years of a planetary civilization and evolutionary civilization of the Chiron solar system, a supreme unique solar system filled with supreme unique elemental, mythological, dark, and religious worlds. At this time, the system is ruled by the angelic prophecy emperor Chiron. Throughout his life, he has prophesied, written down, and cataloged the system's ancient history and its possible and dark future. He knew that war was coming. He knew that God's dark adversary, the devil, was planning something big for the system, so that good would have an advantage against this future. He gave 4 books of his most important, valuable, and vital prophecies to the only planets he knew would be unpoisoned by the evil. And the books could not be opened until it was time. 400 years after his death, a black star exploded, and a new world was formed. Perhaps the closest thing to hell in intergalactic history, planet Hellion. The game was set. All that remained were the pieces in the plot. The devil had actually given birth to hell in space. Then, when his plan was completely formed, he gave birth to the planet's second ruler, the Dark Shadow Lord Lucifer, who had an unimaginable amount of dark and satanic power and knowledge and skill. Used his power to unlock the gates of hell and recruit his own army of damned fallen souls, who became part of his army once they took a taste of a single drop of his blood. The mutations from damned souls to hellions was almost as hard as being tortured in hell itself. One planet to corrupt all. One by one, most of the system had turned their allegiance over to Hellion. However, there were some planets that formed a resistance. The elemental planets of great knowledge, skill, power, faith, spirit, fairness, and beauty formed the Elemental Alliance, while the other planets, led by Hellion, formed the Evil Imperial Alliance. For over 8 million millenniums, the underworld remained in stalemate. Then one day, on each of the elemental worlds, the Chiron prophecy books had finally opened, and a prophecy was found about 9 beings. 9 beings on 8 different religions, on a rich world, rich with life and opportunity, but apparently the second source of corruption in the universe. The planet is known as Earth, and this is the story of the Super Messiah Chronicles. Class K Daygonion Fighter was soaring through space. Inside was a Daygonian spy called Jehuda.
Computer. Activate holographic communication.
On HC was the Hellion who hired her.
Yes.
Said Goliath.
Lord Goliath. I have arrived at the Acodine information ship.
You have 1 hour to do what you have to. Do not kill unless you get caught. Clear?
Said Goliath.
Yes, my lord.
Goliath out.
Said Goliath. And they logged off. Inside the info ship, every seer was using their fire and water computers to search for something specific to their prophecies.
Well, we have been looking for days. If this planet really existed, it would have been found by now.
Said Trust God.
Be patient, my friend. The Galacticon said that this planet exists. If this prophecy is true, we may finally have a chance at defeating the guild.
Said Zalibra. Meanwhile, Jehuto was swimming through the portals trying to get to the main computer room so that she could hack into the system to it and cut in. The minute she cut in with her blade, she set off the alarm that could be heard throughout the entire ship.
Unauthorized access in level 64-7, room 293.
Said Trust God.
Deploy the swell team immediately. You, join them. When you get there, cut the connection in case they are after the prophecies. Can you handle that?
Said Zalibra.
You know I can, Zalibra. You know I can.
Said Trust God. The swell team was rushing to the main computer room, fast. While Jehuto was downloading the files from the main computer.
Download commencing. Download complete.
Whoever's in there, come out and surrender. Now.
Jehuto sighed in amusement, for she knew that they would be no match for her in a fight.
Ask, and you shall receive.
She dove out of the main computer room through the window and started of Mortal Kombat on the swell team. Just then a fireball came out of Jehuta and missed her after she saw and dodged it. Super Messiah Chronicles has been a Boss Ali production, created by Boss Ali, and sponsored by YouTube.